What's up, guys? Mr. Lee Redmond here with episode number 5 of the Bristol City story. The season is now over, so let's get straight into it and see how we did. As you can see, we started very well, a 4-1 away win at Peterborough. Marlon Pack putting us 1-0 up in the 3rd minute. Salvatore Foti equalising for Peterborough on the half-hour mark. However, within 5 minutes, we were back in front as the prolific Sammy Baldock put us 2-1 up. We went in 2-1 up at half-time, but thankfully, Stephen McLaughlin put us in front in the 69th minute. Put us 3-1 up in front and 3-1 up in the 69th minute. Get your words out. And then 4 minutes later, Joe Bryan made us safe, getting the 4th, and we were 3 points but the better off. 17 shots to 9 in my favour. I had 10 on target to their 2. However, they had 59% of the possession. We made it 2 wins out of 2, beating Swindon at home in the West Country Derby, or local derby. Sammy Baldock again put us 1-0 up in the 19th minute. Just 60 seconds later, he made it 2. Simon Dawkins pulled one back for Swindon with 18 minutes before half-time, and we went in 2-1 up. However, with just 3 minutes to go in the second half, James Wilson made a 3-1. Roy Mason did pull one back for Swindon to make it a bit of a dodgy ending, but we ended up winning 3-2. 22 shots to 7 in my favour, 9 on target to their 4, and I had 51% of the possession. We then made it 3 wins out of 3 by going to Colchester and winning 2-0. Sammy Baldock made it 4 out of 4 goals in 3 games in the 6th minute to put us in front. And then Shane Duffy made it 2 just 2 minutes before the hour mark to give us our 3rd win in a row. 15 shots to 12 in their favour. I had 7 on target to their 5, and it's 52% of the possession. We then made it 4 unbeaten by drawing with Port Vale. Brendan Maloney put us 1-0 up with the first goal in the 62nd minute. Unfortunately, we weren't able to hold on as ex-City player Jonathan Murray Williams pulled it level with just 6 minutes to go. I will actually string a sentence together in a minute, guys. Honestly, it's 15 shots to 9 in my favour. I had 8 on target to their 3, with 56% of the possession. Unfortunately, our big day at Wembley did not go well, as a Lee Holmes goal in the 6th minute made it 1-0 to Preston, and they were able to hold on to take the win. Stats wise, I can see as well, 13 shots to 5 in my favour. I had 5 on target to their 3. I had 57% of the possession. 49,000 was a bit disappointing, to be quite honest. Because I believe Wembley, what does Wembley hold? 70,000? 70, 80? So to only have half full is stupid, and to be quite frank, I don't think that would be true. I think we would take about 30, 35 ourselves. I think Preston would take about that as well, so that's a bit of a rubbish, but there you go. We then made it 5 games unbeaten in the league by winning 1-0 at Rotherham. Bobby Reid putting us 1-0 up in the 6th minute with the only goal of the game, and we came away with 3 points. 15 shots to 13 in my favour, 8 each on target, and they had 53% of the possession. We then suffered our first defeat of the section, getting absolute mullered at home by Preston. Kevin Davis putting them 1-0 up just a minute before half time. Then 3 goals in 20 minutes ruined it for us as we went down 4-0. Kevin Davis in the 70th minute, he then got his hat-trick in the 80th minute, and then Paul Huntington rounded off the scoring a minute into added on time. Again, 16 shots to 9 in their favour. They had 8 on target to my 3, with 55% of the possession. We then, however, bounced back immediately by winning 1-0 at Walsall. Sammy Baldock scoring his first goal in a couple of games just after the half-time gave us the sole goal and the win that I think guaranteed us the playoffs, if I remember correctly. 17 shots to 10 in my favour. They had 7 on target to my 4 and 61% of the possession. We then followed that up by beating Notts County 5-2. Andrew Halliday put Notts County 1-0 up in the 3rd minute. Stephen McLaughlin equalised for us in the 26th minute. J. Emmanuel Thomas made it 2-1 just 2 minutes later. However, Andrew Halliday pulled Notts County level with just 12 minutes to go before half-time. But 2 goals in 6 minutes by that man again, Sammy Baldock, in the 63rd and 69th minute, made it 3-2 and 4-2. And then with just 5 minutes to go, Marlon Pack rounded off the scoring to give us a 3 points that definitely guaranteed us the playoffs. 19 shots to 11 in my favour. 9 on target to my 8. I had 9 on target to their 8. They had 53% possession. We then suffered only our second league defeat of the section, losing 1-0 at Stevenage. Darius Charles in the 69th minute scoring the only goal. However, David Pratton did get sent off for Stevenage after 2 bookable offences, and Nicky Shorey was injured with 12 minutes to go. It was 16 shots to 11 in my favour, 4 each on target, and I had 53% of the possession. And that would be quite an important game when you look at the playoffs. We then ended up drawing 3-3 with Crewe. Tom Hughes put Crewe 1-0 up in the 23rd minute, and then Donald McDermott made it 2-0 to Crewe with just 6 minutes to go before half time. We went in half time 2-0 down, however that changed very quickly in the second half as Aidan Flint made it 2-1. Then with 7 minutes to go, Marvin Elliott made it 2-2, and I just had this feeling we were going to go and get a third, and lo and behold, 4 minutes later, J. Emmanuel Thomas made it 3-2. Unfortunately, we weren't able to hold on as AJ Leach-Smith pulled Crewe level in 19th minute. We ended up drawing 3-3. Even more annoying when you see that Abdul Wasman got sent off for Crewe in the 25th minute with a straight red card. Stats wise, 23 shots to 15 in my favour. I had 12 on target to their 9 with 50% each possession. We then ended up the season with a 1-0 win at Crawley. Sammy Bullock scoring yet again with 24 minutes to go before the end of the game, and Gary Fisher got sent off with 11 minutes to go with Crawley, and we ended up with a win and good decent performance going into the playoffs. 14 shots to 11 in my favour, 4-3 on target, and they had 59% possession. So we'll have a look at the table. Well, that's the playoffs. I've got Stevenage and Preston got MK Dons. So Wolves win the league with 90 points. Leyton Orient then go up in second with 85. Preston finish third on 79. I'm fourth on 75. Stevenage on fifth and 71. And then MK Dons sixth on 70. To show how close it was, the final playoff place was actually Peterborough's until they majorly cocked it up in the last game. Going down were Coventry, Brentford, Oldham and Shrewsbury. So let's have a look at some stats. So Baldock made it onto the top goal scorers with 23 goals in 5th place, just 5 behind Jabo Ibire. And that is actually pretty much it. It'd be interesting to see actually who my second highest scorer is and how many they've actually got. And we'll check that out, and that will be Ryan Taylor with 8. Wagstaff is back now though, which would be nice. Bit worrying when my top goal scorer has 29 and I don't even have anyone in double figures after that. So the fixtures, as we'll see here, away to Stevenage and then home to Stevenage. And the worrying thing is O'Connor's out with a broken foot, but looks like they've got a couple of suspension and player injured. I've actually played them twice and I've lost 1-0 both times. Lost the home game 1-0, John Ashton in 45th minute. Disappointing though to lose that one. And then with only a couple of games to go, we went to Stevenage again, lost 1-0. Darius Charles in the 69th minute, and they had a player sent off. So it looks like it's been quite even, to be fair, apart from the fact that we lost both games. So it'd be interesting to see how Preston and MK Dons get on. I think I'm really going to have to go up, because if I don't go up I'll probably get the sack, even though I am stable at the moment. It's just the fact that I'm in the playoffs. If I don't make it I think we're screwed, to be quite honest. But we'll have to wait and see. So tune in next time guys for the playoffs. We'll see how it goes. End of season review, and let's see what happens. So leave some likes, leave some comments, subscribe, and tune in next time for the playoffs. A playoff special episode, and until then guys, as usual, take it steady.